Shalom, this is Harwood. I know I haven't done a video in a while. I actually been on TikTok doing videos because I've been able to do like short videos, and I haven't really had the mental capacity to do longer videos because I've been like stressed out of my damn mind. So, you know, like my truck, I gotta get a new truck. So I found one for $1,500. I mean, if anybody wants to donate or try to help, you can cash at me at $Greg, the letter A, 29, or you can email me at gmoni34@gmail.com. So it's the cash app is $Greg A 29 or GMONI34 I just like that truck is it's becoming taxing. And then so I got a new starter for it. I pretty much changed everything on it, and I was getting, the last thing I would have to do is just change all 16 spark plugs, which come to about $600 for the spark plugs, and then I got to change the coil packs. All together, that was about $1,000, right? So I'm, you know, doing what I can to get that up. And why did somebody come and steal my catalytic converter? I'm like, you know what? I quit. I quit. So my homie, he got a nice little, you know, little Chevy pickup or whatever for $1,500. So I said, you know what, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and chalk it. You know what I mean? Because it's stressful. It's just driving me crazy. And this is like, you know, sometimes, you know, you get tested. You know what I mean? To see if you're gonna, you know what I mean, curse the Most High's name or say he ain't treating me right. And listen, I thank him for the blessings, and I thank him for the turmoil. Turmoil don't do nothing but make you stronger. But turmoil is hard to deal with because it's stressful. But you know, it is what it is. But so I know I haven't been on here for a long time, and I have I've been doing short videos though on TikTok under the same name. So, but I had a pressing subject show up on TikTok that I told the people on there that I will put it on YouTube because I can get more in depth, because TikTok are 3-minute videos. Oh yeah, and another thing, this like using my homie car, this shit is killing me, y'all. Like I miss so many jobs, and I mean, what I'm gonna do? I gotta get to something, you know what I mean? But you know, he goes to work at 12 and then he gets off at 3 because he does his job is quick. But you know, it ain't about the time, it's about him doing the job or whatever. That's pretty much what, and that's Monday through Friday. So if I need to use his car, I mean, I gotta drop him off and pick him up. But by the time I drop him off and drop him off, I gotta pretty much turn right back around and pick him up. So I won't go until, you know, after 3, like, you know, till after he get off or whatever. So I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, listen, the blessing is at least the brothers allowing me to use it, you know. And now, like, so this noise is his strut went. So what I did was, the money I had to get a part for my truck, I ordered the strut so I can change his strut for him, because I'm using his car, and I just can't. I'm not the type of person that something would go wrong, irregardless if he was using it or I was using it. Irregardless, I'm using the car, so I ordered it, you know, so I could repair the strut for him or whatever. Because again, he didn't have to let me use his car, and he lets me use it. So, you know, and I keep gassing and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's killing me, because I would really like to fix my car, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? That's my dog, man. That brother showing me more love than family members do. You know what I mean? But so I got into this big thing on TikTok about the Sabbath, right? And I mean, it was to the point where I did 10 videos straight, back to back to back to back videos on TikTok, not trying to explain, but explaining what's going on with this Saturday Sabbath. Like, it's not the real Sabbath. I mean, sometimes it'll fall on Saturday, but that's not the Sabbath. It's not every Saturday. And, I had to go to the point where, and put it out here to people like this. Okay, let me ask you a question. If there was no calendar, so before the conquistadors and them came here, before they invented the calendar, the Gregorian calendar, which is still not right, how was they keeping track of the days and everything? How was you keeping track of time then? Now remember, like I tell people, how do you sit there and say that you following the will of the Most High when he tell you to come out of her, my people? And when he says come out of her, he's talking about the whole fucking thing. He's telling you to return to the ways of your forefathers, not the ways of your oppressors from your forefathers. So if there was a such thing as a sundial, right? That would be your watch, correct? That would tell you what time of day it is, correct? So if the sun gives you the hours of the day, what do the moon do? The moon gives you the days, the weeks, and the like festival times, the months. And that's your calendar. And I don't understand how people don't understand this. So one guy, he literally, started getting a little out of hand with his disrespect. You know how they get with their mouth. And my thing is this, is like, okay, listen, boss man, if you want to prove me wrong, the only thing I asked you was to show me Saturday in the Bible that you love so much. You love the Bible. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. They changed stuff in the Bible. Y'all know that. Like, you'll be a fool to not know that. That's why there's many books. And that's why the Most High put it out there with Daniel about telling him to seal up the books and all that. So, all right. So I was explaining how the moon works and when do a Sabbath fall and everything. And I tell them when the moon is half illuminated, that's the first week. When the moon is full, that's the second week. When the moon is waning back and it's half illuminated again, that's the third week. Then when the moon is dark, that's the last week of the month, which also would be your new lunar, right? What they call new moon, which your new moon is a new month. Like tomorrow is a new lunar. So tomorrow is New Year's, the first day of the month. This is why the weather's changing. This is why the plants are starting to grow. I don't understand how people don't, get this little small concept. It's not hard. You know what I mean? I don't get it. So, I pretty much was telling, the people, like, listen, I'm going to go on here and I am going to explain this thing all the way down to the wire. And this is the thing, y'all. This is why we had people in the towers watching and looking at the moon, because they knew they had to look for the moon when it was half illuminated, fully illuminated, and waning back, because that's your 4 weeks in a month. Your 4 weeks in a month. And then somebody asked me, well, why does it change the days? Like one day it'll say Saturday, and the next thing you know, it'll be Monday. And I say, well, right there, that should show you that the Gregorian calendar is not correct. Because if the Gregorian calendar was in tune with the Most High's time clock, then it would fall on that day irregardless. So something's wrong. Somewhere you're losing time every week. Do you know, like last week, the Sabbath fell on a Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Last week. This week, it's on a Monday. That's just showing you right there that it's totally off. So imagine you've been doing this for the last, 300 years or something like that? Imagine how much time y'all are. You don't know what year we in. We don't know. To be honest with you, you don't know. Because he said they're going to change the times and the seasons and stuff. And that's what they have done. That's what that calendar does. It changes everything. Read your scriptures. He explains it to you. Clear as day. Clear as day. I don't understand it. And it's just like even with the whole Jesus, Zeus, Hesus, Yahushua, 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 whatever that name is. All like, okay, listen. How and I mean, it's so bad. This idolatry is so bad, right? That when the people can't explain of him being a Messiah or the so-called Son of the Most High, that they literally lie and say he is the Most High. Like, I don't understand it. And the sad part is, when you go into Torah and they try to tell you, if you don't see, this is the one thing that I realize about a lot of our people. We don't pay attention to what you read, and you let these other brothers that are reading that have these scriptures memorized to a T. Because remember, he told you they're gonna have a sharp tongue. The tongue is gonna be like a whip, and that's where a lot of people fall short, because they let them out talk them. Let me explain this to you. And I'm going to just use Exodus. I think it's Exodus 4:20, where the Most High says, told Pharaoh, thus says, the Most High, let my son go so he can worship me, so that he can serve me and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And you know what? The sad part is he tell you who his son is. He tell you his son is Israel. Is the nation Israel, but he calls him a singular person. He says my son. Then he says he. Then he goes back to they. And I've been explaining this to people. When he says he, him, her, she, my bride, Israel, Jacob, all those different words, he's talking about a nation. He's not talking about one man. Because when was Jesus in captivity in Egypt? When was Jesus named Israel? So, what is it? Like, you know what I'm saying? So when it says all those different, he's calling his nation, his people, his children, he's calling them all these different names. He, him, she. But some of these words are singular, and some of them are plural. And it confuses people when they say, oh, yeah, see, it's this, this word mean this. And the etymology of this. Listen, those words are English words, spell words. They are not Hebraic. So when you're reading that, they can change things to what they want it to be or seem to be. So while you're sitting there talking about him right here, and then you go to you go into another book like in Isaiah, and the Creator tell you he don't have no helpers, it's only him. He ain't not giving his glory to nobody. How do you justify that? By saying, oh, see, he is the Most High. Like, what the fuck? And then this is the one thing I noticed. Everybody that follow that man, they don't read Torah. They new tune the shit out of it. Everything's New Testament. New Testament this, New Testament that. And the only thing that New Testament is they're telling you what they were going to do to us. That's what it is. And they also telling you that they know what's going to happen to them. And I'm going to tell you how. So when they tell you this antichrist, right? Anti means anti, against their God, right? Against their system. So when it says that the antichrist is going to put a mark in the hand of the forehead of all his, followers. right? And then they're going to destroy this and do that. All right, let me just say this to you. Is this place just? Is this place fair? Is what they build, is it good for the earth? Is the water clean? Is this place anything following any of the laws of the Most High to take care of this habitation that we live in? Isn't this place doing the absolute opposite of what the Most High say we supposed to do? So you telling me that some super bad guy is going to come destroy the people that's being bad, but they supposed to be good. But you think they good. How is this society good when they murder your children? When they oppress people? When poor people can't get ahead, but they're the ones getting used for everything? How is this a good place? And then you sitting there talking about Antichrist going to destroy everything. Then that means the Antichrist is a good guy. Because this place is horrible. And the only people that love this place is the people that's locked into it and they believe in the bullshit. They believe the lie. Or they benefiting from the lie. But the people that know the truth, we don't want to be here. This hell. This hell. Why would you be okay with somebody taking your fucking land from you and oppressing you on your own fucking land? Then you got other people telling you this ain't your land, it's our land. But they can't even prove that they've been here past 100 years. Huh? Then they tell you, oh yeah, we stole you from Africa, and then the people that from Africa telling you, no, they didn't. What are you talking about? Like, the problem is with our people is we don't realize that we the key to everything. So like you got African people telling you, oh yeah, come home, come to Africa. Why do you think they want you there? What did the Most High say about his people? Who's getting saved out of this hellhole? We are. So wherever you at, they think nothing's going to happen. This is why they trying to pull us every which way but the right way. Come here, come here, come here. They trying to save their asses. Tell me this, 20 years ago, were they telling you to bring your ass home then? If that was your home? No. They was calling you akatas. What do they call them? Cotton pickers. Remember, they were calling you names. Like, everything is ass backwards. Y'all, like, it's so bad that even that slave trade shit that y'all believe in, what was that shit called? The ship thing where they talking about they stole you from here, bro. That's bullshit. That's a lie. Where the ships at? The problem is y'all don't understand what was said in the scriptures, and y'all don't understand it because they changed the words. If you read other books, it will break it down. Because it wasn't meant for them to totally change everything. That's why he tell you to read it precept upon precept. I mean, you got to take all these different books with the words of the Most High and put it together. But you got to know his spirit. If you don't know the Most High spirit, you can be deceived by reading something like the New Testament. That is not the Most High spirit. That is totally opposite of how the Most High is. How the hell do your father? I'm gonna just straight out tell you this, and I want you to I want you to answer this in my comments. If my dad told me that if some boy slapped the shit out of me, and my dad told me whoop his ass, and if you don't, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Then my dad turn around the next week and say, oh, love your enemy, and next time he slap you, give him the other cheek to slap. You got to show him that you love him. And I'm going to ask you a straight out question. You name a bully that you're allowed to beat you up and he ain't just keep getting worse about it. Or did he just sit there and hug you after he beat the fuck out of you and said, oh, I love you too? Or did he just got worse and worse and worse to the point where he would come to your fucking house Yeah, start throwing shit at your door. Really, just get out of hand with it. Because you showing him that you're weak. Tell me where you let somebody slap you and keep slapping you that they just let up and hugged you afterwards. Show me where that happened at. But show me where somebody slap you and you jump on their ass and they back up off you because they say, oh, he gonna fight me. Now tell me which one reality is true. Because the only one I know is true is when somebody attack you and you attack them back, they leave your ass alone. But if they attack you and you don't defend yourself, they will get you every fucking chance they get. And then they will spread the news and say, hey, he a pussy. Come on, y'all. Because that's how I grew up. I knew when in my neighborhood where I grew up at, if somebody trump you and you don't fight them, oh my God, you just opened up a can of worms. You're going to start getting jumped by everybody. It's just going to be hell on wheels to the point where the girl's going to start beating you up. Now, tell me I'm lying. Anybody that grew up in the 80s, in the 70s and 80s, tell me I'm lying. And it's probably doing the same thing now with these kids. Tell me I'm the fuck lying if that you sat there and let somebody slap you and then you gave him the other cheek to slap and he just let up because you showed him you loved him. Tell me when that happened in your life. Because I guarantee you let somebody slap you, he whooped your ass every day. He took your lunch. He took your money. He fucking took your sneaks. He drew on your face. He did every fucking thing he wanted to because you was a bitch. And you was listening to that bitch ass dude tell you to let somebody beat on you. Making you docile, a soft ass, a coward. Now tell me, when a motherfucker put his hands on you and you put your hands back on him, he backed right up. Or he became your friend because he knew you was not going for it. I guarantee you the one I just said is the truth. I guarantee you. So how is the Most High and do the same where the Creator literally tell you if somebody slap you, you slap them the fuck back. An eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, right? That's what he tell you, right? And then you got another motherfucker talking about he the Creator, talking about if somebody hits you, give him the other cheek. How is that the same person? That's two different personalities. There's two different personalities. There's one that's telling you to be a man and stand up as a man. Irregardless if you're scared or not. Stand up as a man. The other one is telling you, no, let them beat on you. That'll show them that you love them. How the fuck do that make sense? And then I get into the other part. Let's do this one. In Isaiah, the Most High tell you he's going to punish us for our iniquities. And when we cry out to him, he will turn his face. That's what it says, right? Now you tell me in your life when your dad beat your ass for doing something wrong that he decided to turn around and let you whoop his ass to show you that he loved you. Why would the Creator drop all these judgments on you? Right? When he told you if you don't do what my statutes, laws, and commandments, all these curses I come upon thee and overtake thee, right? Then he gonna change his mind and say, hey, I'm gonna come down to earth. I'm gonna teach y'all my laws that you already know because I'm judging you on my laws, but I'm gonna teach you them anyway. And then I'm gonna let you beat the fuck out of me, hang me on the cross and kill me so I can show you that I love you. But I took you out of Egypt, showed you that I loved you. I gave you all this shit, which proved to you that I loved you. I saved your ass every time you cried out to me. Proved that I loved you. But I gotta sit here and do some other shit to prove that. Dog, y'all can't tell that is two different personalities? Let me get where I'm going, but I ain't done yet. This one probably gonna be a pretty long video, but it's gotta be done. It's got to be done, y'all. It has to be done. And I mean, because if it don't get done, y'all blood on my hands, and I'm cool. I don't want y'all blood on my hands. Shit. I want my own blood on my own hands, because I'm gonna put this out here, and as many people watch this video, and if you decide to share it, thank you very much, because I don't want your blood on my hands. I don't. Because you want to be hard-headed and you don't want to listen. Or you don't want to use common sense. You want to let somebody drag your ass down with them because you're not using your mind. When you can clearly see the distinction. You can tell the difference. You can see it. You can hear it. You can read it. You'll sit there and say, hold on, whoa, wow, that don't make no sense. Why would he say this, then say that? That means he's contradicting himself. That's where you hear people say the craziest thing in the Bible, where it says God's contradicting himself, because one of them ain't. One of them ain't the Most High. That's why it's contradicting. One of them is a fucking false idol that don't do shit, and another one is the power. And if you realize and paid any attention to what I just said, everything the Most High has said makes sense. If somebody slap you and you slap them the fuck back, they leave you alone. That's the truth. If somebody slap you and you let them slap you some more, they gonna keep slapping you. That's the truth. So everything that the Most High is telling you in the scriptures to do is the truth. But you sitting here listening to some fucking, I don't even know what to call this dude, because he ain't real to me. He's fucking like Abraham. He's something made with man's hands and their imagination, and you bowing down to it. Like, how many times have you heard mothers crying about their fucking sons and daughters dying, and where the fuck is he at? The funny thing is this, right? This is the shit that killed me with us. He always doing something for people in the church. Oh, I couldn't pay my bills, and an imaginary check popped up at my door, and I don't know who the fuck sent it, but I put it in my bank account, and my bills was paid. Okay, so when you can't pay your bills, the motherfucker come and drop some damn check off from some damn imaginary friend that you got, and you literally put it in your bank account, right, and use the money. Isn't that theft? But okay, yeah, you used it. He just couldn't just change the man's mind. He had to what? Put it in what? A bank account. He put it in a bank account? Are you sick? Like, y'all listen. Y'all gotta listen, man. It don't make sense. I got these crazy people behind me. But it's crazy, y'all. It really is. Y'all gotta make stuff make sense. It don't make sense. You see what I'm saying? So how in the world, hold on, let me find this address. I keep parked here. Hold on. Yep, right here. All right, so listen, how does that make any sense, right? That you have an imaginary friend, right? And he this guy, well, all right, let me put it to you like this. They kind of threw my brain off. So you sit there and you talk about you can't pay your bills. So all of a sudden, the Jesus God comes and he puts money into your, he brings in and puts a check in your bank account, right? A fake check. You get a check in your bank account, right? So you get this check from somebody you don't even know who it is, right? At your door. This is why I hear people saying churches. You get a check from somebody for the amount of money that you need. You don't know who these people are. You don't know where it came from. But you take and put this money, this check in your account, right? And all of a sudden, he paid your bills with a check. He just couldn't change the man's mind and just say, you know what, you don't owe me nothing. This your house or whatever, so forth and so on. He had to put a check in your account. Okay. So he'll answer you when you need a check. But then when somebody's child get murdered, where the fuck he at? Where you at? Or when your family member's diagnosed with cancer, right? Where you at? Where the fuck is he at? Where's he at? And then you'll sit there after the doctor done cut you up and put poisons all in your body to get rid of the cancer, which most of the time don't do shit but make you worse off than what the fuck you was. And instead of you just listening to the creator and fucking change your diet, right? And start eating the stuff you're supposed to eat. Nah, you don't do that. You want them to put chemicals in your fucking body, which make you sick, your hair fall out and everything else, because you're absorbing radiation in your body to kill something that your body can fucking fight off on its own if you eat the right food. Do you not know that you can get rid of cancer with high doses of vitamin C and alkaline? All you gotta do is change your fucking diet and start fasting, and you can cure cancer. You not know that? Do you not know AIDS is a parasite that you can get rid of? Do you not know half the fucking diseases that you get are from mucus? Because you have mucus built up in your body? Like, but you running around after these people done poisoned you, talking about Jesus save me. What? The fuck is wrong? Oh my God. Y'all, like I told you, most of us are out of our fucking mind. Most of us are crazy. Psychopaths. Just to even believe some shit like that. You gotta be psychotic. There's no other way. How are you not? How are you not? How are you not? Everything the Creator tells you that's sitting there as a law is for your good. The dietary law is for your good. Pork, shrimp, crabs, all that shit give you gout and all types of different diseases. It's common knowledge. You eat it because you want to be like everybody else. You're a follower. You're a follower. He tell you not to eat certain things, you don't listen. You eat it. Then you get sick. Then they put fucking radiation all through your fucking body, and you got the audacity to say some fucking idol hanging on a goddamn cross saved you. But it damn near killed you. Why would the Most High almost kill you to save you? If he gonna save you, he gonna save you. If he gonna bring you back to life, you just gonna come back to life. What are you? I don't understand. Like, the logic that these people have is it don't make sense. They are laws in place for reasons. What did it say? Keep my laws and you'll live. Disobey my laws and you'll die. It's not talking about an immediate death, but it will come. Because you have destroyed the temple that your soul reside in. And then when you do get sick, you allow these psychopaths to put poisons all up in your body, besides the poisons they've been putting in your body, to heal you. And you think it's helping you. It's just fucking up something else. That's all it's doing. I don't understand us. I don't understand that. A miracle don't come with your hair falling out your fucking head. That's not a miracle. Those laws are there for your well-being, not for your demise. You just hard-headed. And you worship Lucifer, which is what? Do as thou will. That's what you want to do. So when you do as thou will, you die as thou will. Straight up. And you can say, well, he said to keep my father's laws. Okay. So do Isaiah and so do the other ones. Do you worship them? No. The Most High don't change. He don't change. He never told you that he gonna send some son that flew out of his mouth called a word, and but you can't even find that in the Torah, because what you find that was who was with him in the beginning was wisdom. She was with him before the foundations of the earth was laid. So if dude was with him, why he ain't say nothing about him then? Why he was only speaking about a feminine essence that was there, a feminine spirit that was there? Huh? Why he say nothing about him then? Oh, he already flew out of his mouth. Like, talking about the word was with God and the word was God. What? Yeah, my word is with me too. It's leaving right now while I'm opening my fucking mouth. The only problem is the word that I speak don't come back. Once I say hello, it's gone. It hit its target and that's it. It's gone. I mean, I don't get how y'all cannot see that this is two different things going on right in your face. This is the great stumbling block. And this is what he's talking about. A lot of us are going to stumble and fall on this sharp sword. And that's exactly what's happening. You got brothers talking about they worship the Most High, they love the Most High, they keep his ways, but you calling on a fucking idol. You call on the Most High name and then call on somebody else. And you say that's the way it's supposed to be. I never read nothing where David said that. I never heard David call on those names y'all saying. Even though we know they took the name out. But I've never heard David call on no son of God, no son of the Most High. Because the Most High told David, "This day you are my son." When you read the scriptures, it tells you that Israel is his firstborn, his only begotten. So how many only begottens can you have? Can you have more than one only begotten? Can you? Can you have more than one only begotten? Can you have more than one firstborn? Because somebody contradicting themselves. Because the scriptures clearly tell you that Israel is the Most High's firstborn, his only begotten. How the fuck is somebody else's only begotten too? Unless you're going to tell me, oh no, when he say Israel, he's talking about Jesus. Huh? What? Like, come on, man. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Now, all you Yahushua Jesus lovers, prove to me how the fuck you got two only begottens. Prove that. Show me how you can have two children that's your only begotten or your only firstborn. Prove that one. And watch you say some shit like, well, you gotta what's that word they use? You gotta decipher it, I guess, or I forgot the word they use, but y'all know what I mean. Like, well, it's saying this, but it means something else. The fuck? So if I say I'm gonna shoot you in your mouth, what it mean? I'm gonna shake your hand, or do it mean that I'm gonna shoot you in your mouth? Like, nah, man. People, that you're being lied to. You're being deceived. You're being deceived. Many will come in sheep's clothing, but are ravening wolves. Lying to you right in your face, and you falling for it. You are the only worship the Most High. That's why we in captivity now. It's the same way a man feel when his son showed more homage to a man that never did shit for him because they mom say it's okay, versus the man that birthed him and was there the whole damn time. It's the same feeling. Why do you think he say what he say? I brought you out of captivity. I gave you this. I did this for you. I did that for you. I did all this stuff for you. Why you think the Most High saying that? Then you turn around and say, no, my mom's new boyfriend did that. And what is he saying about your mother in the scriptures? Your mom went what? A whoring. Ain't that what it says? And what do he ask? Do you what do he ask you? Where's my letter my letter of divorce? He's asking you, where is his letter of divorce? Where is it? Yeah, where did he give her a letter of divorce? He asking you a question. Like, y'all better wake up, man, for real. He telling you exactly what y'all sitting here running around opening your mouths and lying on him about. Yeah, guys, where's the letter of divorce that the Most High asking y'all about? Huh? Because he asking a question. He not telling you, he asking you a question. I'm trying to remember which one was that. Which scripture was that in? Is that Isaiah? I think it might have been Isaiah. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But, like, yo, y'all better leave that shit alone, y'all. Straight up, man. Because, like, y'all don't understand how disrespectful that is. Like, and for men, especially our men, especially the brothers that know these scriptures, like, how y'all don't know? Like, how y'all don't know, oh, I got the little car. How y'all don't know, how disrespectful that is? How y'all don't know? Huh? Like, think about that. How would you feel if your child, right, that you raised, I'm talking about that your wife had, your child, your son, right, that you put money, time, and everything into. Your little situation didn't work out, you had to put your wife away, right? Right? And your wife started dealing with another man, right? And just because your wife say that he's your son's dad, your child decides to disregard everything that you have been doing and have done and is doing and give all the credit to the other man. Ask yourself, how the fuck would you feel? And then read the scripture again and listen to what the Creator's telling you. I did these things for you. That. He's telling you, I'm the one that brung you fuckers out of Egypt. That pussy ain't did shit. And you over here giving him my fucking credit? Oh no, y'all ass is going in captivity. Fuck that. Okay. Alright. So you want to give your mom new boyfriend the credit for the shit I did. Alright. Watch this. I ain't fucking with y'all no more. Alright. You want that to be your dad? So be it. Now you gonna have to deal with it. Dad, he beating on me. Dad, he touched my little sister. Dad, he did this. Dad, he did that. Guess what? I ain't trying to hear that shit. Dad got his head turned like, yeah, well, guess what? That's your father, right? That's the one that you sit there and give all the fucking credit to, right? Okay. Enjoy. In fucking joy. That's what's going on. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me that ain't what's going on right now. Huh? Tell me it ain't. That's what's going on. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I done finished bleaching y'all brains with all, you know, with this greatness. Trying to clean that mess out of y'all head. Hopefully the bleach is working. Because y'all got a lot of filth up in y'all fucking minds. And all over your spirit. When you got the audacity to call on another damn idol. A dead idol. In the name of your father. You got to be out your fucking mind. Imagine my son came home and called me Dad John. I slapped the shit out of him. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't call me another nigga name. You out your damn... Man, you're alright. So, y'all just think about what I just said. Alright, y'all. And if y'all, y'all want to help a brother out, I appreciate it because I definitely gotta get a new wheel. I gotta get this man his car. I can't keep doing this. All right, y'all. Shalom.